Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, Councillor Dennis Gordon quits the chairmanship of KSAMC Finance Committee, membership of Building and the Town Planning Committee. Dennis Gordon, Councillor for the Maxfield Park Division, has relinquished the chairmanship of the Finance Committee at the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation and withdrawn from its Building and the Town Planning Committee. It follows an investigation by the KSAMC into the approval process for a development on Lyndhurst Road involving Mr. Gordon's company, Jack Dent Group. The Integrity Commission is also investigating the matter. A cease work order was placed on the development in November 2023 after it was discovered that the structure was a 3-story building exceeding the 2 stories specified in the application. In a media release on Saturday, Mr. Gordon said his decision was made in recognition of and the support for the efforts of the current administration of the KSAMC to strengthen governance procedures. He added that his company has taken the required steps to regularize the status of the development. Commissioner warns the criminals against armed confrontations with the police. Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake has issued a warning to criminal elements not to challenge the police. Dr. Blake says that the police are committed to bringing perpetrators of criminal acts to justice. This comes against the background of an 18% reduction in murders since the start of the year when compared to the corresponding period last year. Dr. Blake says that the police are more interested in bringing suspects in alive but will never cower when attacked. The police commissioner says undue focus has been placed on police fatal shootings, which according to him is far from the true picture of police interaction with the criminals.
One of the most significant outcomes of 2024 has been the 18% reduction in murders. This represents a major step forward in enhancing public safety and reducing the devastating impact of violent crime on our society. Such a reduction does not occur by chance. It is the result of deliberate, strategic planning and execution driven by the commitment of the men and women of the JCF, supported by partnerships across all sectors of society. Shootings are down 10% across the country. There has been a 25% reduction in reported rapes. Robberies have reduced by 21%, while we've seen a 1% drop in break-ins. At the start of the year, the High Command asked more of every member of the force, and through a collective effort, there has been a 14% reduction in overall major crimes. This has enabled us to identify, target, and apprehend high-risk offenders who pose significant threats to public safety. To those offenders who believe they can evade the reach of justice, let me be clear. We know who you are, and our resolve will not waver.
In relation to road fatalities, Dr. Kevin Blake states that despite a decrease in the number of fatalities on the roadways, the police say they remain resolute to achieve further reductions. There has been a 14% reduction in road fatalities since the start of the year when compared with the corresponding period last year. This translates into 55 fewer lives being lost. Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake also says that the police are eager to see further reduction.
Notwithstanding this achievement, we remain intolerant of the high numbers that persist. We continue our work to drive it down. These lives lost could have been prevented. Ladies and gentlemen, road safety is a shared responsibility, and much of what is required to reduce fatal crashes rests with road users themselves. Responsible behavior, adherence to traffic laws, and compliance with road safety principles can and will save lives. During this festive season, we urge every motorist, cyclist, and pedestrian to exercise caution and vigilance on our roads.
PNP raps the government over failure to deliver funds promised for annual Christmas work program. The opposition People's National Party has accused the government of failing to deliver on its promise of $22 million per constituency for the annual mitigation and cleanup program. The program was previously referred to as the Christmas Work Program. The PNP in a statement noted that Prime Minister Andrew Holness gave the assurance in November that the funds would have been provided. However, it said many constituencies, including those in Clarendon, Manchester, St. Mary, St. Anne and St. Andrew, are yet to receive the promised funds. The opposition said the government has failed to deliver payment to workers who were employed on most of the projects under the program, including most of those implemented by the National Works Agency. While some constituencies have received their allocation, the bulk of the cleanup work in most areas were completed in good faith by workers who trusted the government's word. Now these workers are left unpaid, creating significant financial hardship during what should have been a season of joy and togetherness, the statement said. According to the opposition, no support or answers have been provided by the NWA or the National Solid Waste Management Authority, adding to the frustration. The PNP believes these workers deserve not only immediate payment, but also an apology from the government for failing to honor its commitments. This isn't just a matter of poor timing, it is a matter of poor governance, said Richard Azan, opposition spokesman for Road and Works. The workers have done their part. They completed the cleanup work in good faith, trusting that the government would honor its promise. Now they are left unpaid and in distress. These hardworking Jamaicans deserve an apology and immediate action to pay what is owed to them, Azan added. He said the PNP is demanding urgent answers from the government, including when will the workers be paid, when will the remaining constituencies receive their promised funds, why have the NWA and the NSWMA failed to provide the required support. Azan said the PNP reiterates its call for transparency, accountability and fairness in addressing this issue and ensuring that all Jamaicans are treated with the respect they deserve. Road closures, traffic changes for fireworks festival. The Urban Development Corporation has announced a series of road closures and traffic changes to accommodate the highly anticipated Fireworks Festival 2024. These adjustments will ensure the safety and the convenience of attendees while facilitating the smooth execution of the event scheduled for December 31, 2024. Traffic changes will commence on Sunday, December 29, 2024 at 8 a.m. Restrictions include no left turns onto Ocean Boulevard at the intersections with Nether Soul Place and the Church Street. Barriers will be placed at the strategic points to enforce these changes, while access will be maintained for essential deliveries and parking. On Tuesday, December 31, 2024, starting at 4 p.m., additional adjustments will take effect. Sections of Church Street, King Street, Peters Lane, Orange Street, Princess Street, and West Street will be converted to two-way traffic or partially closed. Port Royal Street will experience restricted access, including no left turns onto or from Ocean Boulevard. Barriers will be installed to guide the traffic flow, ensuring safety and the ease of movement during the festival. Normal traffic patterns will resume at midnight on January 1, 2025 for changes implemented on December 31 and by 6 p.m. on January 2, 2025 for changes that took effect on December 29. The Jamaica Constabulary Force, which has played a key role as a valued partner of fireworks festivals over the years, will guide the traffic arrangements in Montego Bay and Ocho Rios respectively. Motorists and pedestrians are encouraged to plan their routes in advance and try to use the routes that allow easy entry to and exit from downtown Kingston, and adhering to posted signage and instructions from traffic management personnel, and to stay tuned to the UDC's social media pages. The UDC appreciates the public's cooperation as it works to deliver a safe and enjoyable festival experience. The Fireworks Festival 2024 will culminate in a spectacular display of pyrotechnics at midnight, illuminating the skies over Kingston, Ocho Rios, and Montego Bay. This finale will provide a fitting welcome to 2025, uniting attendees in celebration and hope for the year ahead, a release from UDC stated. The event will also feature a kiddies and a vending village, a street party, and a pay the front row affair. For more information about the Fireworks Festival 2024, visit www.udcja.com. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.